Okay, hi Julie. This is Home Designer 2014. I'm just going to do a quick look around. Here's the overview. So we got a hole in the wall here, and one here, right there, and one over here. Excuse me. That's fairly straightforward to fix. You just click on the wall, hit the tab key to get the wall polyline, and just left-click drag that over there. Now, it may play hob with your floor plan. That's a crown mold, by the way, right there. I'm going to open that up and take the crown mold out for that space. We'll leave the base mold in. You got that set as your global, and on a story and a half, it just doesn't work all that well. Yeah. I don't think I can make that perfect. You might be able to stick a soffit in there to fill that hole in. You don't have a lot of tools in Home Designer Suite to fix things like that, like you do in Pro. Same sort of thing over here. And click on there, hit the tab key, grab the wall polyline, and just close that in as best as possible. Click there. I'm going to remove the crown mold. Removing the crown mold didn't really help all that much on the other end, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because you can still see that gap here. That's basically the ceiling structure. We could probably make that go away. If I was to go up here, let's see. For grins, I'm going to take the ceiling out. See if that makes it go away. You may want a flat ceiling in here. See this dashed line here shows where the roof meets the flat of the ceiling. Let's see if taking the ceiling out. No, it didn't really help. That provided I actually opened the right dialog box. No. Gaps like that you just can't fix in Suite. Sorry. Let's go back and finish the wall thing up. You want perfection, you need to spend more money for your software. I don't mean to be cruel, it's just a fact. I'll pull that over and just close that gap. Now, that actually pulls the wall over in plan view. See, that pulls this over here, but if you look at this with a camera view, it may not be totally the effect that you want. Well, how did I get in a glass can? Glass? Okay. See, there's that wall there. But in Chief or Pro, I could make this wall here triangular, and it would sit on the roof, and that's probably how this would be built. But in Suite, you're limited, excuse me, in what you can do. Now, you asked me about the porch, and to get these roofs going back together some, and my inclination was to just raise the ceiling level up to 9 feet like the rest of the house. But you put some secondary commands in there. Well, it's working better now than it did the first time I looked at it. If you want those to grow together, though, let's raise them up some more. We'll go 112 inches, see what that does. Have I got auto build rebuild roofs on? I thought I did. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I thought I had it turned on. I didn't. Yeah, I'm getting these secondary roof pitches in here, and that's something that you did. I'm going to undo that. See, it's building one pitch up to here and then another pitch. That's because these walls, every one of them has an interesting command in them. I may not be, okay, in Suite I can't shift select and open them like I can in Pro and Chief, Premiere. Just have to do them one at a time. This upper pitch thing we don't want. This one at 412. you probably didn't even know what that's for, and I understand, but I think it just complicates matters in terms of doing what I think you were asking me to do. Get rid of that. With auto rebuild roofs on, you can see these change as I take that command out. We just want I think you want just 412 hip roofs over this porch. And people, when I tell them that the software, all it does is follow commands, that's really all it does. It's a trick sometimes to figure out which are the right commands or combination of commands. Okay. Now apparently you put those columns, yeah, those are columns you just put in there, and I just raised the roof up. That's interesting. It raised, wonder why it raised the roofs on the second floor when I raised the ceiling on the first floor of the porch. Not quite sure why that happened. Well, my ceiling thing cleaned up somewhat. What is that material? Cobblestone. I think that's some material that you made custom or something. I don't have it on my computer. Just eyedropper those walls there so that they match. Okay. Wonder why these were raised when I raised, excuse me. Now that I've got those commands out of there, look, put that back where it was. I want to see, actually see if these roofs drop. No, those didn't move a bit. I think you had that at 96 originally. I swear these roofs moved. Maybe they didn't. That's weird. Got me intrigued here. I'm going to get another copy of your plan on my second monitor, put it here on my desktop, and paste it, and rename it so it doesn't overwrite the one I'm working on. Leave it the same name, -1. Oh, why did I do that? Now I'm going to open that file and compare the two. I don't think I'm going crazy here. I want open. Yeah, open plan. There's a -1 right there. Yeah, those roofs were lower. Look at that. I wonder why changing. Not quite sure why that happened. Well, I can't tell how. I can't click on them and open them up like I can in Pro or Premiere, so I'm not quite sure what changed. This is -1. Well, this turned out to be more of a mystery than I thought it was going to be. Let's see. Let's see what Edit Default Settings says. Floor. You said 96-inch ceilings on the second floor. Oh, I know what happened now. I turned on auto rebuild roofs, and stupid software, of course, did what it was told. Let's see. Let me go at this other plan and see what the actual ceiling is set to. That's 96. You must have built these roofs, and then yeah, that's what happened. Well, fiddle faddle. I need to turn off. I thought I was being so smart turning on auto rebuild roofs, and I messed everything up. Well, curses. Because yeah, you built the roofs with a different ceiling height on the second floor originally, and then you turned off auto rebuild walls, floors, and ceilings. Excuse me. You didn't use this thereafter, and that was probably correct. But it makes it hard for me to fix this in Suite. That blasted. Hang on a second. See, that's the dash one, and it's got all those dashed lines there. The one when I auto rebuilt roofs, then they went to the wrong height. Dadgummit. Let me go over here to and open Premiere. Let's see, that's plans, Suite, Julie Ware. Dash one is what I want to look at. And you're asking probably about these error messages, and I mostly ignore them because they're just automatic. It's a machine telling me stuff about machines, so I'm not very interested in it. I'm going to fix this up so I can edit this and send it back to you, and you can continue working on it. But it'll make this easier on me because then I can open the roofs and tell what stinking height they are. Let's see, it's 154 and 11/16. 154 and 11/16. Okay, so the way you built this, I can't use auto rebuild roofs, and that's all you have in Suite, so it makes it kind of a problem for you. I'm sorry. Okay. So what I was attempting to do, I wanted these roofs to stay where they were. See how in Premiere and Pro, I can actually click on them and tell them to do things. What I had in mind was to take these roof planes here on the porch and just raise them up. Now I'll go 12 inches. You wanted them to tie in like that, and that's what I was thinking. You just can't do that in Suite. This one here doesn't move. Move that one up 12 inches. And see how they tie together? In Suite, you'd have to do it a little bit more, a little bit differently. You can fix those columns yourself. That's how I would do this. And of course, you can't do this in Suite. I don't know how useful this is to you. If you've got the roofs about where you want them, then I could send this plan back to you, and you just don't rebuild roofs again, period. Also in Chief, I've got a little bit better, more control over wall polylines than you do. Just pull that over like I did in Suite. But in, let's see, I think, let me just pull this is also something you can't do in Suite, is elevation cameras operate differently. See, what I'm talking about here is click on this wall polyline and bring it over here so that it fills in that hole. Excuse me. Now in Chief and Pro, I can also alter the wall polyline quite a bit more than you can in Suite. Now, he said with great confidence. It didn't work. Let me put a break in this. Again, you can't do this in Suite. I'm not being able to do it in Chief either, so yet it's just the break tool isn't working. Well, okay, make a liar out of me. Well, I thought I was so smart. Let me take the, I do want to take the crown mold out. Because that's just going to, I would take the crown mold out on the second floor if I were you. Because it's just going to cause you unwanted problems. Base mode should be fine. Well, it's still there. What's wrong with that thing? Yeah, this type of camera, you just don't have it in Suite. Well, it's not doing me much good either. There's a brake line. Let's see if I can grab that one. There we go. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff you can't do in Suite that you can do in Pro. And I want that over there. See if it'll go. No, it's resisting that move. Well, let me see if I can break it. Okay, I got a break in it. I just want this to angle over here to the outside. There'll be wall there on the outside, but not on the inside. Well, not exactly what I wanted. This isn't very useful to you because you can't do this in the software that you have. Let me see if I can get another break in there. Put this stupid thing to bed. Didn't break. Well, a brake tool is just not working very well. How rude. That's kind of the configuration. It's just backwards. I want this to stop over here. And back where we were. Well, you can tell these videos are totally unrehearsed. The Chief Architect Incorporated probably wouldn't want to show you some of this goobery stuff I have to go through to get things done sometimes. Well, the brake tool's not working again. Well, fiddlesticks. Okay. Put that back where it was. Yeah, that's kind of what I did in Suite, just drag that all the way over there. See, what I'd like to do is just grab the bottom here and pull it back so that just the part that's along that angle is showing. I'm just not having any luck doing that. I don't know why. See if it'll cover up that stupid, no. Whatever that is, I'm having a little trouble making it go away. I think that'll fill in by itself as time goes by. Fill that in. Just like I did in Suite. You can do that in Suite. Okay, that handles that. So, to do this in Suite, what I did with the roofs, you'd have to set the ceiling heights lower so that these roofs up here will build lower and raise the ceiling height here. If this is kind of the look that you wanted, well, then just use this file. Otherwise, if you're going to do it in Suite, you're going to have to raise the ceiling height and here take out those goofy commands about upper pitch because they don't suit the situation. And get the roofs built and then turn off auto rebuild roofs and go ahead and raise the ceilings after the roofs are in place. I'm sorry this got a little more complicated than I'd intended. These back walls here, we'll do something with that. I'm going to click on that wall and open it and just change the railing type. No, not that tab. Where's the other one? Rail style, that's what I want. You want post to beam to hold up these roofs. Now, I'm not going to get more complicated than that. We'll just click on that one. Do the same thing, post to beam. Yeah, when I did that, so you'd actually fill that in. That may or may not be what you want, but that's the way the software works. Click on that. See if I can get this wall here. There, I got it. And post to beam. Now you have something structurally to hold up your roof there. That's about all the damage I think I can do. If you want to walk from here to here, then you just need to put a doorway in there. Where's the doorway? There. Well, it's a little hard to do it in the camera view. Let me close some of these other cameras and I'll wrap this thing up. All I was talking about doing was putting a doorway over here. It's easier to do in there. See, now there's a doorway there for you to walk from here to here. So hopefully this helps you. I'm sorry I was having some other issues, but in Suite, where all you have is, I want to switch, yeah. In Suite, I would raise the ceiling here on the porch, and of course lower the ceiling upstairs so that the roofs build downward, and then they'll automatically just kind of meld together like they have here. And I think that's what you were going for. And of course in Chief and Pro you've got more choices and more tools, and of course more choices and tools to learn, but that's about it. Thank you.